Hello everyone, it's time. It's almost every 2 weeks now that we're doing a little live stream here on Sunday. It's 7:20 p.m. That's how we do it. I have my water with me so you can complain if I drink too loud. That's how it should be. I hope you're all doing great. I'm doing okay. I have to work tomorrow. I had 2 weeks off and tomorrow is work. Thumbs down. I have to work the whole week because my coworker is at holidays, but that's fine. She deserved it. And yes, our main topic is the new Volkswagen ID.3 because the new model is soon gonna be delivered. So with the new hardware, with the new software, will be more than 4.0. I think 5.12 or something did I see today. I don't know. And we're going to talk about the Pure is now available as well, and the GTX as well. And this week they're also going to be other Volkswagen models will be ready for order. But I can't talk about that yet. But you're going to see soon, and you can order soon or configure soon, something like this. Hey, Gruam is here, Whittaker is here. A lot of nice people. Thank you for being here. Let's jump into the news. And then, hey, Photostorm, yes. And then, yeah, we go on. Number one is what we just talked about. Since, when did I make the video? Last Thursday? I think so. New ID.3 GTX, and we're gonna go through the configurator in a second because some things have changed. GTX is available, not the GTX Performance. And the Pure is available again with the small battery. But it's a 52 kilowatt hour battery, net capacity now, not 45. And the Pro is now 59 instead of 58, just 1 kilowatt more. But you can see in here the 52 has 125 kilowatt power. No, 145. And charging can be done with 145 kilowatt. I think when I tested it, was it like 118, but it was the old version. And we're gonna look through the price and everything in this. Oh, it's here. Everything is here. I don't have to do anything. Look at that. Yeah, the old Pure. No, this is the Pure 125 kilowatt motor. In the ID.3 Pro, it's 150 kilowatt. What is the 170 kilowatt thing? Where is that? I know that the Cupra Born had that, but since when does the ID.3 have that? Pro? Huh, the Pro S too. I didn't know that. Where do we see that? But the ID.3 GTX comes with the 210 kilowatt motor. So those three is the old motor, but in different configurations. And this is the new motor that I have in my ID.7. And this is then a tweaked in the performance motor with 240 kilowatt. More the same torque, and the other motors also had the same torque. But look at the accelerations, and 5.6 for the performance. That seems a bit low. I think it's better. I think that the normal GTX is already 5.9 because I measured the ID.4 GTX at 5.37, and I was hoping this would be faster. But top speed is higher than in any other ID car. That's interesting. WLTP range is above 608 or something. Yes, very, very interesting. And charging, it says it here as well. It looks like the charging power that the ID.4 GTX has as well. 26 minutes, 10 to 80%. That's roughly what I get in my ID.7. 25 and a half, something like this. Then also Volkswagen has said that they want to do a electric car for 20,000 euros starting price. Will premiere in 2027, that's in 3 years. 5.6, they're conservative, yeah. Where are we? Paid upgrade. I have to look at it. I hadn't seen that. Funny lip on tongue on the last video, panic roof. Did I say panic roof? I didn't even notice that. It makes sense. Wait for the price for the ID.3 GTX. We already have it. It's above 50,000, but you also get a lot of things already in there. But we'll see what this 20,000, if it's not the ID.2, it will come next year. Then ID.7 is being moved for the States, for North American market. It was supposed to be very soon, and for whatever reason it was changed that it doesn't come. And I've read somewhere that the American market most likely is not so interested in this. I had no idea that this is happening. And Ionity changed prices last week or the week before, I can't remember. Then in Germany, when you get the contract with Ionity, you can charge with 39 cent per kilowatt hours at Ionity, but what was it price per month? It's, what is it? 11.99 basic free per month. Yeah, is that true? Yeah. And then you get 39 cent per kilowatt hour. I pay at the moment 14.99 with WeCharge from Volkswagen, and I get 50 cent, but I also get 50 cent at Aral Pulse and other charges. But Aral Pulse is very, very common in Germany, and I have an EMBW contract as well, but where I don't pay anything, and so far it's a good price, but it's going to change. It's just a giant space button. Corrected yourself quick, but I heard it. Wouldn't the GTX performance have a lower range with the same battery capacity as GTX due to the higher energy output? Not if you drive it normally. WLTP range doesn't mean you floor it like a crazy person. So it's a standardized test. So you drive this speed, then you drive this speed, and there's no accelerating like crazy in there. It's all set. You have to accelerate from 60 to 120 within, I don't know, with this much power, I guess 50% or something. And so the 210 to 240 won't make a big difference. It's the same motor with the same power. Are you planning to test Polestar 2 2024 long-range dual motor? I tested the performance version of this, and that's all what the German press department has to offer. The normal dual motor is not in their pool. So I've tested the single motor and the dual motor performance. That's what, yeah, there are videos up on that. So that's with this, and then we look at the Ionity map. Of course, to Germany first, as it should be. Around Munich, there's one in Chiemsee. Look at that. What's up here? Nothing. What's here? Nothing. Oh, look. Sweden is good. Norway is good. Look at that. Sweden. Finland is good. And France is good. Look at that. Spain. All good. And Britain is building like crazy. Look at that. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. But I want to go to the configurator of the Volkswagen page and see about that upgrade for the power. I want to see that. I haven't seen that before. Let's jump over here. Let's go to the Id.3. The Pure starts at 36,900 euros, 52 kilowatt hour battery, and the Pro 59. Is then, and the Pro S is faster to 0 to 100 than the Pro, which would make sense with that 20 kilowatt more. But and this color is for free, by the way. That's interesting. It's not the gray. The gray costs money. It's the blue one. But let's go on to where there would be power, and I don't think there is anything. It has to be the Goal model, maybe. Let's go into the Goal, and then we have 150, 170 on the thing. Let's get the Pure Pro. Let's see if we can select motor. Huh. The Pure has 100 and no, it's horsepower. I don't see an upgrade for the Pro to get more power. Do we have anything here? Interior packet plus, of course. Do we have anything here? Exterior packet, of course. Interior we did. Assist system? No. Comfort? Ooh, good. Oh, that. DCC costs 1100. I don't see anything that you can get the Pro with the 170 kilowatt. I only see 150. Maybe this will come in the future. I mean, they have space for 4 more cars in here, but maybe this is system. The power upgrade is default in Germany, but I don't see 100. It all says 150 because, and it looks like it too. The middle battery is 7.6 seconds, but the big battery is 7.1 seconds. Perhaps for extra power we have to say power. It says it in here too, 150 kilowatt. So in the configurator right now, I cannot get the Pro with 170 kilowatt. Do it in here. Let's get the stuff in here. Everything. Next. Exterior package. We did the interior. Assist system full. Yep. Then comfort package, of course. And heat pump of DCC, of course. Heat pump, of course. And accessories, I always say it like this. And still 150 kilowatt. I don't think it exists for the German market yet. Maybe this will come at another time. But right now I only see the Id.3 with less. But this should be 150 horsepower, the pure. Look at it. Yeah, 125 to 170 horsepower. Yeah, but we go to the GTX because look at it. It looks awesome. We get 20-inch wheels right from the start. A sport. God, Fahrwerk, help me. God, if you talk English a lot and then read German a lot of times, suspension. God damn. Oh. Suspension. Matrix LED headlights is already included. Yeah, this would be interesting. We're gonna configure a GTX fully and then we're gonna configure a Pro S fully and see the price difference. That could be interesting. Yes, we're gonna do that. Let's go in. We get the standard color. We don't do anything. The free color. We get the free tire, the 20-inch tire, because we have to get the 20-inch in the other one too. We get the interior plus. We get nothing. We get the full assist system. Of course. I mean, hello. And we get the full, come on, comfort package. No panoramic roof because it costs the same. And the heat pump costs also the same, so for nothing. So the GTX costs 56,000. And if we get the Pro S standard color, this is the color without any thing. 20-inch wheels also in there already. Cool. Then we get the interior plus. Yeah. We get exterior package, assist system full. Does it cost the same? Can't remember. And comfort package, no panoramic roof, but the heat pump. Ooh, I can have DCC. That's not extra in the. That's true. Then it's more. It's 56,805. So it's 800 euros more because you can get the DCC, and in the GTX, DCC is standard. Or it's a sporty thing, so you cannot get it. It's always in sport. Interesting. So the GTX is cheaper with the new motor. That's very interesting. Isn't that nice? And who will get the gray? We should get the white. And I want to configure a Pro version in the specs of Walter and see if it costs now more than back in the day when it was 46,000 euros. Shop Odyssey have all the old motor, only GTX gets the new motor, so it's only one with more power. No, the Pro S has 170 kilowatt. It's the same motor, but spiced up suspension, thank you. Why are the wheels gotten so big? Isn't that bad for consumption? It's just 20 inch instead of 19 inch. I don't think it's a big thing. And we're gonna see that soon. In end of July, I get an ID.7 with 20-inch wheels, and we're gonna drive against Hank, and I wanna see if there's any difference. And also in range, if I have already degradation. And Avilu, you know, the battery tester, they still don't have the ID.7 in their lineup, so I could test my degradation so far. My German is really pure. Does the GTX have DCC? It looks like it has a sporty suspension and not DCC. Market trend. It's really worth the risk buying this generation of ID vehicles when we has moved completely to Android or modified software is already oil lead. Does it mean obsolete? 30,000 starting price. I just bought new mach-e with 12 euro discount from Opel, 99,000 on the road. But it's a different car. It's a tiny battery and not a lot of power. Happy for you that you like your car. Enjoy it. But it doesn't have the features that you can have in an ID.3 with light and everything else. I also hate this big rims trend with Model 3 with 350 kilowatt and 18 drives just fine. I have nothing against big wheels. I should have gotten 20-inch wheels for Hank. It looks better. But I don't know if the consumption is so much different. Bias products with tech can't buy a PC because next version is better, so you never buy. Exactly. Also, you don't buy a tech that's already end of life. This is not end of life. This has all these cars have the new hardware and the new software on it. No. Totally agree about rims. 18 is too much. Give Volkswagen track record of bug fixes. I mean 20. But you do because you can afford the tech and you need a car or PC or not. Hello from Croatia. Hello. Hey, Lars Peter. That's true. It's still the old motor in the versions. That's true, but spiced up. That's what I said. Does the Pure still have the 7.2 kilowatt AC charger? Let's check. Can we see that? Where would we see that? Maybe in here? 72 kilowatt AC charger. Yes, it still has that. So look, we can find everything. That is the same eBoost feature as the Born, but I think it's always on. That's the difference. Software is end of life. No, it's not. The team was laid off last November. Getting my Polestar 4 on 9th August. Long range dual motor, 100 kilowatt hours, 400 kilowatt. Good, that's amazing. August 9th, that's a pretty good date to know already exactly the date. To be fair, the whole ID product line is end of life, given Volkswagen long-term shift to just electrify the regular Volkswagen product lineup. Current VHG software teams are in AA with gas development. I have no idea. GTX seems surprisingly well priced. Still wouldn't stop me buying an AD car though. Yep, so let's configure an ID.3 like Walter was and see what price we get. It was white. Where's my Walter in white? There it is. I had 19-inch wheels. Do they cost the same? They don't cost the same. Oh no, these are the year, but these cost the same. Yeah. I didn't have winter tires. I had the white interior, and that's not available anymore. But it didn't have the sport seats. So I'm guessing I take this. Interior package plus, what does it have? Augmented reality, I didn't have that. I didn't have the memory seats. That looks good. But I had seated heats in the front. Augmented reality head-up display. I didn't have that, so I can't take it. I didn't have a head-up display. That's stupid that I can't take this. Then exterior package. I had the IQ light and everything. That's fine. Can't take anything. I had the floor mats. Assist system. I had the DCC, but I didn't have the IQ drive. I didn't have travel assist. What is in here? I had the backup camera, so I need this. Comfort package. I had all of this. Yes. I didn't have a panoramic roof. I didn't have a heat pump, and I didn't have this. So I get to 43,555. Walter got cheaper by 2,500 euros. Yep, you can get Walter now for less money. And it looks better because it doesn't have the thing, and it has new hardware in there and new software. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. That's awesome. Gas, Google application services. Oh, no idea. I like them seated heats. Yes, I don't get the software focus with EVs. They are cars, not PCs. It's true, but for an electric car that needs more attention to software, since consumption is important. So you have to have the consumption, you have to see that. You cannot charge everywhere you want, so the navigation system and charging and getting to the charger and getting a good charging power is just important. That's just how it is, and therefore software is important in an electric car right now. In 20 years, when there are batteries that give you a lot of range, that you don't have to think about it, and you have chargers everywhere and they charge extremely fast, and it doesn't cost the fortune, I think then it doesn't matter anymore. Oh, I have to charge, you just go out. Wherever you are, you're gonna find a charger. I made my Id.3 six-wheeled with OBD11. Okay, what does that change? EVs are turning to cell phones, need to replace like every 3 years to get my software, new hardware. Yeah, the problem is with great new software, if you want to do more, and you have to think, software is not developed because they have nothing to do. Software is being developed because the people are complaining and they want something. I mean, right now, with the people complaining that with 3.7 you can have the preheating of the battery manually, I think that Volkswagen is going to work on that and try to find a way to get them this, because they're complaining so much. You just need a preheat button to the rest can be solved with the phone. Yeah, but why would you do it with the phone when the car can do it? And you want to do it while driving, don't you think? Your Id.3 is capable of preconditioning prior to DCFC development. Cost for turning wasn't worth it, so you don't have it. I don't know what that means. None of it. And that's okay. I don't have to know everything. Yes, so what did I do the last 2 weeks? Like I said, I was off and I didn't have a card. Oh, did I? No, I had a card since I had the Id.4 GTX till May 21st. How long did I have it? To look in my calendar here. 27th. I had into May 27th. That is last Monday. Yeah. I had so for 1 week of my holiday, I had the Id.4 GTX, did all my tests. You already seen all the videos I did. I think it was 5 or 6 videos. Yes, I was very interested to see that the acceleration of the GTX is great. It feels good, but it doesn't feel, oh my God, this is a new world. But it's over a second faster than my Id.7. And with 6.4 to 5.4, that's a big step, just with 40 kilowatt more, even though it's all-wheel drive, maybe because of putting down the power, but awesome. Consumption, I noticed higher than in the Pro, 7% percent, maybe a bit more. So if that's what I made the video for. If range is important to you, then you should get the other one. If I can have manual battery hit with version 3%, I would be happy. Yes, a lot of people will be happy. We'll see. Hardware is good enough. Excuses, development. Oh my God, you talk a lot. Updating current fleet. Why would they support existing vehicles? The 100 version is set 7.1 seconds, by the way. But for the big battery, the old Id.3, so Walter did it in 7 seconds. So the number that was shown is pretty conservative, and then 20 kilowatt more for 200 kilos more for the battery or something. I think it's not so much about software, more about the rapid improvements of the EV technology. For the foreseeable future, every EV will get age faster than ice. Yeah, this is the best. Manuel is totally right. That's how it is, and people want different things, and car makers have to adapt. Okay, you want this technology now. Okay, you want 800 volt system now. Okay, you want this now, and then they have to change. But on paper, Walter was 7.5 or something. Yes, something like this. Manuel, can you say the same about Polestar or even a 215 Tesla? Yes, Tesla updates their hardware and everything every week. And Polestar too just did an update on the battery and on the motors and everything. That's what you do. And I'm pretty sure in an old Model S you cannot have the same exact same features that you can have in a new Model S, for example. And from battery you don't want to even talk about. So what I did 1 week, I did the ID4 videos, all of them. That was fun. And then current software still support launch hardware. I'm pretty sure an old Model S doesn't have the new software on it. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that one of the first Model S's, so what Björn Nieland has, doesn't have the new software on it, because the processor cannot, that was back then in the car, can't do that. But again, that's, what is that, 10, 15 years? So that's understandable. There's no problem with it. It's fine. Yes, so last week I wanted to do a bit with Hank, but the weather was horrible. I'm still waiting to do my range test, but I want nice weather, because it's all about Project 400. I want to achieve 400 kilometers of range with Hank. And already looked everything up to get the lowest consumption. It cannot be too hot and it cannot be too cold. 21 to 22 degrees outside temperature is the best. And I want to achieve that. And I have seen that the ID4 had a consumption of, where was I? The ID4 Pro had a consumption in okay weather. No, it was the GTX. The GTX in great weather. Where are we? ID4 GTX 2024. There we are. At 130, the ID4 GTX had a consumption of 229, so shown 231 watt-hours per kilometer. I know that the GTX is 7% more consumption than a Pro, so 6% less. Where can I write? Hello? 6%. That would be 217, and I know that Hank was 17% more efficient than the Pro. Minus 17, let's say 15%, because I'm nice. That would be 184, and 184 times 400 kilometers is 73.8 kilowatt hours, and I got 74 out of this battery, 75.8 kilowatt hours. So maybe it's doable, I don't know yet. It would be very exciting to get 400 kilometers out of Hank, even though now he's 5 months old, almost 6, in 2 weeks he's 6 months old. And of course, after 6 months you have a bit of degradation in the battery, that's just normal. What's the yellow thing? And yeah, but I want to do this on a day where it's nice. Maybe next Sunday. So far the weather looks okay, and it also looks like it's gonna be warm. But weather can change. It's still a few days. Right now it says 22 degrees, and of course it has to be traffic free, so a Sunday, because on Friday it would have 24 degrees, but Friday it's busy, so I have to slow down and accelerate, and that's bad for the consumption. And I so wanna do this and achieve that. That would be amazing. That's my plan. I made 2 videos of Hank last week. The one that I always wanted to do, the Eindhoven trip, the 1700 kilometers trip with Cindy, end of March, and another one. And yesterday I made a video about an embargo thing that's happening soon. And then on Thursday, most likely, I will make a video about something that's happening. And I'm still planning 2 videos that I produce at home. It's gonna rain all week, it looks like it, that I wanna do. And genau. And then in 2 weeks, so what is today? June 2nd. Oh yeah, my wife was wrong. It's a week later. Wednesday in 2 weeks. I'm gonna pick up the Tesla Model 3 because Tesla is giving me a press car. Very excited for 1 week, but I have to pick it up. They're not bringing it to me like every other manufacturer. For this, I have to go there. So I have to go to Munich, pick it up, and then we're gonna do first time ever. I had the Model Y from an amazing supporter. Where is he? Is he not here today? No, he's not here today, I think. Paul, amazing, and he gave me his Model Y made in China to test out, and then I did a Model Y performance test from a service center where I got it for an hour. That was it. I got a Model 3 for 3 hours once from a service center, but now I get it for a week, so I can finally do something more with it. I believe in Hank, do it like Tesla and go for 3.1 plus bar tire pressure. 400 km will be easy. No, I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to put more tire pressure in than what Volkswagen says should be in there, because there's a safety concern and I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that. Safety is more important than stupid 400 kilometers. But it would be amazing. It's going to be a nice video and very exciting. I'm looking forward to that. And another thing, I was in talks. I posted it on Instagram. If you want to follow me on Instagram, Battery Life 1. I don't have anything here, but it's just Battery Life 1. And I talked to OBD11. If you don't know that, OBD11 is a little thing. Where is it? It's here, because I have 2 now. Yeah, it's here. That's OBD11, and what it does, you plug it into your car OBD port, and then with the app you connect. And with other OBD adapters, via Bluetooth, you can see data. With this, you can change data. And the safety protocol of Volkswagen till 3.7 software was SFP1. And for this to change anything, you have to agree to stuff and two-thing authentication. And there was some things that you have to do, but it worked. It was no problem. And then in the beginning, when I had Walter, I could change the time where this window came up. Not now, the privacy thing. It was the other thing that went away after 10 seconds, but I could set it to 1 second. I could put the lane assist to always off, because, and this is not that you can change everything in the car. You cannot change the color of your instrument cluster and stuff. No, this is to change settings that Volkswagen has put in for the service stations to change stuff. So for example, the ID.7, is for the European market, is for the American market, is for the, I think, Chinese market. And in every market there is different things that have to be adjusted. And for example, in Europe, the ID.7 has to have the lane assist on startup and the speed warning, but in North America it doesn't have that. And so I'm very, very sure, and the same as in the ID.3 with the lane assist, that you can change that. And again, you can only change things that Volkswagen has programmed in that can be changed. You cannot just change anything. That's not, you cannot do weird things. It's not like you're going and put new software on or something. This is just software made by Volkswagen that can be changed by a service, so a partner. Embedded configuration settings. That sounds nice. How much tire pressure affects consumption may compare lowest. Yeah, but that sounds nice, like a nice thing, but not a lot of people will watch that, and I have to do 2 tests, and then with the weather changes just a tiny bit. The only way that this comparison with tire pressure would work if I have 2 times the exact same car driving the same test at the same time with the same tires and different tire pressures. Because if I do a test today, 130 kilometers an hour range test, and it takes me 2.5 hours, and then it's a bit warmer in the afternoon, everything is for nothing. That's the problem with it. So that's not, I don't think that would work. And when I get the ID.7 the press car in July, it will have 20-inch wheels, and then we'll see if there's a difference. And if there's no difference, maybe then we do a tire pressure thing, maybe. And yes, and I was in talk with OBD11, because on the new cars with ID software 4.0 and the new hardware, they have now a new safety standard, SFP2, and this cannot be adjusted with OBD11 yet. I asked them when this is gonna work, and they told me they're in talks with the Volkswagen Group to find a solution for this, and that they can change settings hopefully in the future. That would be amazing. We need that, because I would love to turn off lane assist, speed warning, drowsiness monitor, what it is. I don't need those things. Those can be off from the start. And the drive mode would be amazing if it would just stay in individual, but I don't think you can change that with this. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. But I doubt it, that this is in this configuration. This is a car setting, not something you change for the market. Yep. So next week I work all week, like I said, but there will be a few videos, at least 3, maybe even 4 videos are coming next week. And then the week after that, hopefully I can do the ID.7 test. Then the week after, only work Monday and Friday, and then things change, but you're gonna get a video about that. Yes, we're gonna play the like game a bit. And by the way, if anyone wants to support the channel membership here on YouTube or Patreon support. God, it's so hard to do which side is which, because I'm here on the left and here it's on the right. It's so weird. The Patreon supporters are amazing. If they have a question, answer them right away there. I'm very thankful, and for the channel members as well. The channel members, when they ask me a question, it's just harder to find. YouTube doesn't make it easy. So I would love in the YouTube app if I can specify, hey, if I have a new channel member, or if a channel member has a question or a comment, I want to get a notification. That doesn't work. I can only turn off every thing that's happening with YouTube and every comment, but not specific for members, and that's totally stupid. I have to look into that if there's a way to change that. Because Patreon, I get an email if I get a new Patreon supporter, and I get an email if anyone is commenting or sending me a message, and I reply right away, because that's just awesome. But both are amazing, and I both appreciate them very much. The good thing about YouTube, of course, is that you don't have to leave the platform. It's all here on YouTube. That's just easy. And I upload the videos anyways in a way they both get the videos early on those two. And on a German channel as well, I have Patreon, so the same Patreon page, but also channel membership on the German one because it's just awesome. Thank you very much for drive mode is something about being a requirement under EU law for the car to default to the same mode as the WT test were performed or something along those lines. Well, if it's a requirement by the EU, that sounds like I can change it because it won't be the same in the North American market. That sounds good. I would like that. Again, first OBD11 has to get access to that. I always try to ask my local dealer, but they always refuse. They're not going to change anything on your car because they have access. Or I find a thing that I can, where Volkswagen SFD2 Werkstatt OBD. Is there anything? Because I'm sure the thing they use in a God, I can't talk today. At a Volkswagen partner, you have to buy it, and here it is, 284 euros. Hobby 10 limit without limit 584. What's the difference? What is that? Look at that. What is this? USB interface. I don't need a... Ooh, it's 12 euros less. Diagnostic tool for Volkswagen Audi scooter. Ooh, you can do coding. The question is if it can do SFP2. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting. Is it worth the 500 euros? No, of course not. But still. Well, I only need 3, that's it. I only need the small one. This is enough for me. I don't need more than one car. I can do 3 cars with this, 284 euros. We should ask them if it can do SFP2. That would be very interesting. I have to look into that. Dealers will always want to be careful with regards to liability. Of course, and it's totally understandable. Vehicle secure firewall access. I so have to ask them if this is something where I can do that. And then I can test it and send it back if it's crap. It even says it is for Werkstatt. God damn it. Repair shops and stuff like this. And even said it here, workshop. Thank you. God, no brain today. I so have to ask them. I've sent them an email and asked them because that would be interesting. So do that. And it's worth it. It's a great video. And it's crazy. Okay. So that's coming up. What else is coming up? I think that you already know. I almost wonder if a tuning company like Abt would have the level of access to the newer updated hardware software. I don't know if cars that you tune that are not electric have the same software. I doubt it. That an Audi Q4 is totally different software than a normal Audi, and also under the hood means MEB platform, so it has the same software, just a different interface. So that. What? Why would I pay that? Nice OBD11 mod for ID7 would be auto lock when only trunk is accessed. What do you mean that when you only open the trunk that the car stays locked? That's already done, and when you close the trunk again, it's still locked. That's happening right now, but you don't want that? Because that's doing it now. If you don't lock with your key or with your a keyless entry, if you if you open the trunk with the key with the long button press, and then you just close the trunk, it will still be locked. But only then. If you just get close, it unlocks, and you open the trunk, everything is open. You're right. That is correct. So I have to ask them. Now I'm totally interested in it, and I have to look at the software. How are we gonna do this? Auto scan, SFD. It says yeah, SFD, but where's SFD2? I want SFD2. So I have to ask them. Very interesting. I could imagine Volkswagen developing a system that they don't apply across the range of cars they produce. Not if it doesn't fit. Vehicle unlocks with proximity unlock. Yeah, then have keyless entry on, and then yeah, it doesn't work that way. But if you don't, and if you just open the trunk, the car doesn't unlock. Or if you use the key just for the trunk. I don't think that a Golf 8 has the same software than an ID.3 under the hood. I doubt it. Yeah. And then in end of June, after the Model 3, I will get the Volvo EX30 for 4 weeks. 2 different cars, and then ID7. Wasn't there anything else? I was just talking to Audi for Q8, Q6, but they said I should get to them in October. Exactly. And then August, week 32 to week 38 for 6 weeks, so 5 weeks. I don't have a car. That can't be happening. I have to ask more people. I want Stellantis to give me a Citroën or something. Just thinking about stuff like this. Same skinny, very different. Has same skin, very different software. Yeah, I thought so. Question: what do you think is the easiest, best to measure, assume the state of health on my ID.3? You can use Evaloo, works pretty well, but it costs 99 euros. They send you a thing, and you just drive, and then they send you a certificate of your state of health. That's the easiest. If you want to do it yourself, charge it to 100% and drive with a very slow, constant speed. I would say 90 kilometers an hour. There's other things. OBD11 doesn't give you a state of health that's because that's just a number that the battery is giving you, but not a real number. Charging 0 to 100% doesn't do anything. The one calculating box you tried, exactly, Evaloo. TÜV does it, Volkswagen does it, but it costs also 100 or 200 euros. If you do it yourself, you only get a range and you get battery percentage, so capacity, but you don't know what the beginning was if you didn't do the test in the beginning, the first day when you got the car. So I would say TÜV, Volkswagen or Avilou is the best. That's and Avilou is the easiest. For Volkswagen, you have to go to the workshop, and they have to keep the car for a while. TÜV the same. And Avilou, they send it home to you. You connect it, charge it to 100%, start the test with the app, and then within 7 days you drive it down to 10%. Doesn't matter how long, so you can do it in one session or can just do short drive with work. At some point it has to be within 7 days under 10%, and then the test is done. You send back the box and they send you the certificate, but it's 99 euros. I think it's still 99. They still don't have the, sorry, they still don't have the, I want something else. Premium test ID7 in there, I said it before. Order now. What do you have? ID3 you said, right? Yes. Germany, Volkswagen. See, ID7, when I get in here and do this, it says not available. Let's do ID3, and I guess you have this one. 99 euros, exactly. Like I said, they send it to you, you plug it in and drive it, charge it to 100%, start the thing, and then drive it down to 10%. Done. Would be nice to enable proximity lock via OBD11 for 3.9 proximity lock. I don't know if the old software even has that, and if it can be switched. And I don't have it off on my ID7 because it's freaking annoying. Every time you just move away from the car, when you pack something out of the car and you don't leave a door open, then it locks, and then we get close, it unlocks again, and it's the whole time. That's freaking annoying. I have it off. I have the unlocking on. If I get close to the car, they don't have to do anything. But that's it. Okay, I think that's it for today. We didn't play the light game, hey? We should do that. Very fast, we play the light game and then we're gonna go home. So if you don't know what that is, I'm counting down from 3 to 0, and then everyone at home presses the like on this live stream. Then we can see the number going up. We're at 22 likes right now and 79 people are watching, so we could get it to 50 likes if we want to. 200 would be amazing, but I doubt it. And let's do that together. I'm counting down. 3, 2, 1, and like. like 23, but you're a bit behind. I see the live stream here, and I didn't even done it. Yeah, now I'm counting down. 3, 2, 1, and like. I see 25. We're 80 people here. Let's see how many people press like. It's also a delay here from the people. 32. Can we get to 50? That would be amazing. Come on, like. 41. I missed everything. That's okay. Boring as always. 43, that's it. That's all we got. Just 21 likes more. So the 80 people here just watched it and didn't press like. They were like, no, I'm not liking this crap. That's fine. Liking on phone and TV. Is it the same account? Thank you, Photostorm. We need a light game transition. That's true. That's so right. That's a good idea. I still have to make that. Do. I'm gonna make this in the next 2 weeks. I promise. That's a great idea. And I'm gonna do it in the beginning and in the end of the live stream. Okay, 51. Oh, we did it. Okay, I'm gonna leave you be now. Yes. I have to do a bit of editing still here, and then I'm going to bed. Sun is locked in TV. Perfect. And then I have work for 5 days, and then I have weekend and I work another day. So 6 days in a week, and it shouldn't happen anymore. But you're gonna find out soon in an extra video anyways. Okay, that's it for me. You all take care. I see you soon. Maybe next week, maybe not. We'll see. Bye. it say bathroom thing? No. Bathrobe?